Hello everybody, and thank you for tuning in to the first episode of Armchair Gaming. I am your host, Sheldon, also known as the Unbearable Gamer. We're going to dive into this game momentarily, but before we get started, a little bit about the show. Armchair Gaming is a show dedicated to exploring philosophical themes in video games. You might be wondering, why the hell are you calling it Armchair Gaming if you're looking at philosophy? And that's a play on the fact that philosophy is known as the armchair science. I'm funny, right? I am goddamn hilarious. Yeah, that's all there is to it on that front. We're going to be dissecting video games and board games potentially, as well as tabletop games, bit by bit. We're going to go over all of the philosophical content available in these games to try and tease out what they have to offer from the world of philosophy. And on that note, let's get started by introducing the game itself. Today we are playing Crea. I chose Crea by and large because it's one of my favorite games that has recently come out. It's in early release at the moment. The devs are really cool. Watched a couple of their streams. They're very proactive and positive with feedback, and they pay attention to their consumer, really. They listen to us, which is great. We're not going to be teasing out the philosophical concepts of this game specifically, by and large, because it's still in early release, and there's going to be a lot more for them to fill out in terms of story, but we're going to use it to try and push forward our first lesson, which isn't about a game at all, but about a story. We're going to be looking at the Allegory of the Cave, as told by Plato in Book 7 of the Republic. If you've ever taken a philosophy course in either first year university or in high school, you've probably had the benefit of listening / having to read the story itself. Ooh, cool. But we're gonna dive into that tale because I really like it, and I think it's important for anybody who's going to explore philosophy to kind of take a look at it. It offers a lot for philosophers, other than the a little bit of philosophical arrogance that we kind of get in our heads about it. But we're gonna just throw that out the window because we're modern philosophers and we're not arrogant. We know that the rest of the world has something to offer. We're at that point where we're not going to be, I'm the philosopher king, this is my world to rule. We're past that. We're smarter than that. We know better. And on that note, let's dive in. So, the Allegory of the Cave takes place, like I said, in Book 7 of the Republic, which is, I'm going to say relatively important. It's one of Plato's most pivotal works, The Republic. In Book 7, The Allegory of the Cave is one of his most well-known pieces as well because it's so well introduced and important. It's his way of developing an understanding of what true knowledge is relative to human knowledge. He believes human knowledge is flawed, broken, and a fragment of a bigger whole. It's also a really easy way for Plato to kind of go, ha, I'm smarter than you, because I know that I kind of don't know much, which is a very common theme in the works of Socrates, which I think we're going to get the chance to look at. Ooh, anomaly orb, what is this? Oh, it's gone. Okay, bye. Bye! Yeah, that's it. So the Allegory of the Cave takes place in this deep, dark cave. Actually, no, a little bit more about this game first. Sorry, I'm going to come back to that in a second, I promise. So this game, as you can see, kind of plays like Terraria and Minecraft. It's... Oh, I gotta pick all my stuff back. It's open world sandbox exploring, killing monsters, crafting gear, gathering, and exploring. It's got all that going on. As you can see, the background is parallax, and it's just gorgeous. I feel like the developers did a really good job with this game so far, and I hope they keep it up, and I hope they know that they've got a lot of support in the community, because, like I said, they do some great work. Oh, nice. There's lots of ore out here. We're going to start digging here. So, yes, this is actually pretty apropos. We're going to dig a cave while we're talking about the cave. That's great. I like that. So, the Allegory of the Cave takes place in this deep... What is that? I need that. This thing is shaking. Orotama spawner. I need you, Orotama spawner. I need you to die. Smash, smash. Cool, done. Winning. So it takes place in this deep, dark cave. It's so deep and so dark, no natural light gets inside of it. And at the bottom of this cave are these individuals who are shackled, facing a wall. And they're shackled so tight. Oh, it's stone now. I thought I was getting ore down here. I got all excited. So they're shackled, facing a wall, and they are unable to move. They're not like regular shackled where it's like, somebody help me, I'm dying, my captives are so mean to me. Or I guess captors, not captives, because I'd be the captives. My captives, they're so mean. No, they're shackled, their arms aren't moving, their legs aren't moving, their heads aren't moving, they're just... Oh boy, this is uncomfortable, isn't it? And there's enough of them that they can communicate and interact with each other, and their mouths aren't stitched shut, so they're allowed to talk, which is great. And behind them, a ways away, and above them, is a big bonfire. It is the only source of light down in this cave. Oh, prickly pears, that's fun. I want prickly pears. Thank you. And cactuses, wicked. So down at the bottom of this cave, there are these people, and behind them is this fire, and this fire is roaring. It provides the only source of natural light, but they can't see the fire. They can only see the glow of the fire on the wall in front of them. And in between this fire and these captives is a half wall that people can walk behind without being seen, and simultaneously... You're gonna kill me, aren't you? Oh no, you're a weaker level than me. I should be okay. What is this? Nefarious dungeon. Can I go into it? Hello? Nope, cool. Won't let me in. Fine, whatever. I didn't want to go play with you anyways. Hi, snow hair. That's cute. Ooh, there's something in here. We're gonna go cave exploring, guys. So these people see this glowing light against the back wall, and that's their only source of light. And the other people in this cave who hide behind this wall occasionally will walk by with objects. Cool, an Ari seed. And sorry, Ari is the current seed in this game, and you have to grow it, and then sometimes if you cut down the tree, you get like yelled at by the game. I would say yelled at. You just kind of get like a stern lecture. Not even a lecture. Like you see like a note that came up this one time about the negativity of chopping down Ari trees, and it made me sad. Like I was a jerk face, which I guess I am. So I'm just digging into this mountainside. It's mine. It's all for me. Yes, I am the true master of the world. What was I gonna say? Yes, so these folks are hanging out in... Oh, are you trying to attack me? You don't like me here, do you? Well, it's a good thing you're stupid. Sucker face! Trying to attack me through a wall. What is this? So these people, they see these objects that occasionally get carried above the half wall, but they only see the shadow of this object, right? They don't see the object itself. And that poses an obvious Paracus plane. What the hell's a Paracus? And it's mine now. Oh, no, my inventory is full. Oh, no. Inventory. Oh, Snow Hair, you almost got murdered, man. We should sort that out. Nope, cool. Let's drop some dirt. Bye, dirt. Cool. Boom, got it. Nice. Nice. Let's go home. So these people see these shadows on the wall, and Plato likens these people to your average human, saying that they see these shadows, and because that's all they've ever seen, that's what they believe to be the actual thing. So if somebody carries around like a goat above their head because they're crazy strong, they're like Dwayne Johnson, be like, goat, check it out. They carry this goat. All these people who are shackled see is the shadow of a goat, and they say, that's a goat. I know that. That's a goat. Hey, Jim, check out the goat. Remember, they can't look at each other. They can't move their heads, right? They're staring at the wall. Jim, that's a goat. I really like the looks of goats. Goats are great. I want a goat. Can I have a goat someday? But they're not looking at a goat. They're looking at the shadow of a goat. And Plato likens these shadows to human understanding, saying human knowledge is a shadow or a reflection or a hologram, if you would, of true knowledge. He believes that is real knowledge out, that these objects exist in reality above and beyond what we perceive and understand, and it not just precludes or doesn't, it's not exclusive to concrete things that we can feel and touch and see and smell, but it also includes objects, pardon me, not objects, abstract concepts like courage and like not strength you can measure typically, courage, love, freedom, justice, the good, and in the philosophy world we refer to these as capital letter versions of themselves, right? Like the capital C chair as opposed to the chair. Like I'm sitting on a chair, but it isn't the chair. It's not capital C chair, it's just chair. So that's an important distinction for him. So Plato likens this conundrum, I suppose, and says, this is human understanding. Human understanding is incomplete. It is simply shadows of what true knowledge is. And, some people be like, that's not cool. I know what things are. But he's just trying to prove his case for, the philosopher being intelligent or the philosopher being understanding, because the next step of this, and this is going to bleed into a second episode because I dawdle a lot and like to talk and I get excited about this tale, is somebody escapes. And that's the second half of that story. We're coming up to the 11.5-minute mark, and I'm trying to keep these around 12 minutes, so I'm going to cut that part of the story off, and we'll get started on the next one shortly. So thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, maybe learned a little bit about the Allegory of the Cave, and I hope I excited you enough to watch the next episode so you can catch the other half of the Allegory of the Cave, and a little bit more Crea, which is a game that I recommend checking out on Steam. I can't remember the cost of it. It's not too expensive. But it was a worthy investment. I was looking for a game to play, and I said, I like this game. It looks like it's going to be right up my alley, and it certainly is. Don't forget to check out the Scholarly Gamers website. Very cool website. Lots of news and critical analysis of video games and scholarly works, I suppose, is the bottom line. It's an educated approach to games, with scholarly sources and news reviews and things like that. And don't forget to check me out on social media. Twitter and Instagram should be below, The Unbearable Gamer. And check out my YouTube channel. Videos coming shortly. I can't promise when, but it'll be up, and when it is up, check it out, subscribe. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. And don't forget to check out our videos coming here on the Scholarly Gamers channel as well. Lots of fun updates and videos coming through. We got some pretty cool projects in the work. So thanks so much again for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.